flown away. Things of this world is what they chase now. Sex and fame is the game display. Let's get in point before it's too late. Like a predator, they must legs on our way, chilling to deceive the youth and dismay them. And it's official, the Satan is blinking, the thinking that God never exists is a myth. Cause God lives on the inside, not the outside. On the inside of a man is wicked and filth in his own mind. For Psalm 16 verses 5 to 7, won't stop preaching this gospel till I reach heaven. See that he's mighty, awesome in his own ways. He's been too long, been crying him at times. Triple Almighty, come home, far mine. Heaven sent came down for a sinner. You rose to make disciples to come through. Spilling fire for the pagans, come through. Broke down the ever change to make freedom of being a slave to this sin like breakthrough. Well, I saw you bleeding on the cross front, so your head, that's my king nailed to the cross hanging. And even though I'm next to the dead, then it's Christ that our best friend. Revelation chapter 3 verses 5 to 8. Best know that Christ is my best friend.
Share his own anguish for what God saw happening to his church and to his people. And he would find a praying man and he would take that man and literally baptize him in anguish. You find it in the book of Nehemiah. Jerusalem is in ruins. How is God going to deal with this? How is God going to restore the ruins? Now folks, look at me. Nehemiah was not a preacher. He was a career man. But this was a praying man. And God found a man who would not just have a flash of emotion, not just some great sudden burst of concern and then let it die. He said, no, I broke down and I wept and I mourned and I fasted. And then I began to pray night and day. Why didn't these other men, why didn't they have an answer? Why didn't God use them in restoration? Why didn't they have a word? Because there was no sign of anguish, no weeping, not a word of prayer. It's all ruin. Does it matter to you today? Does it matter to you at all that God's spiritual Jerusalem, the church, is now married to the world? That there's such a coldness sweeping the land? Closer than that, does it matter about the Jerusalem that's in our own hearts? The sign of ruin that's slowly draining spiritual power and passion, blind to lukewarmness, blind to the mixture that's creeping in. That's all the devil wants to do, is get the fight out of you and kill it. So you won't labor in prayer anymore. You won't weep before God anymore. You can sit and watch television and your family go to hell. Let me ask you, is what I just said convicted you at all?